Where is our beloved Adam Thielen going to play next? We're going to tell you. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and while the Adam Thielen emotions probably haven't left our bodies yet, it's time to start looking where he might play next year.
Yeah, I'm starting to get cramps because I'm holding them in, not letting everything out. I need to maybe talk to somebody about the way I'm feeling right now. Yes, we're going to talk. He's going to be with the new team. We got to all be, get used to it, and it's going to happen. So we're going to say, six? I think we have 6 options where he may end up.
We do. We have 6 options. Let us know what you're thinking in the comments as well.
And before we do that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the vids. We are just skyrocketing to 8,900 subscribers. Cannot wait to hit that number. And then when we hit 9K, I may have to shave myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna give away Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Just kidding. I'll never give away Brutus.
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with you?
Let's get to 9K. Hit that sub button. You know you want to. And also, in honor, I got the old Thielen signed jersey back there.
Well done.
I was too lazy to actually hang it on the wall. Just set it there. So deal with it.
Lazy ass.
Thank you. Before we get into this, Lupagus, top 5 wide receivers, favorite. Doesn't have to be like best, whatever. Your top 5 favorite Vikings wide receivers. Who are they?
If we're doing strictly favorite, I'm gonna have mine are gonna be newer. I know you're gonna have a bunch of old school guys. I really didn't start watching the Vikings religiously till '98. I was more of a fair weather fan, and I was more into baseball back in my younger days. But anyway, I'm gonna go 5 would be Anthony Carter. Number 4 would be Stephon Diggs. Number 3 would be Adam Thielen. Number 2 would be Chris Carter. Number 1 is Randy Moss.
Wow, you snuck in no Percy Harvin.
No, I almost put Matthew Hatch in there though, because I really love watching Matthew Hatch play football.
Who doesn't love the Hatch? All right, quick mine. I'm going the other way. Number 1, Moss. Number 2, Chris Carter. Number 3, Anthony Carter. Love Anthony Carter. And number 4, this is not going to be a favorite. I got Jake Reed. Jake Reed is absolutely my number 4. And then Mr. Adam Thielen rounds out number 5.
Yeah, and I think an honorable mention for me was also Chris Walsh.
Chris Walsh, Percy Harvin. Yeah, so in the comments, let us know your favorite all-time too and where Thielen ranks, but who cares? Let's go. Let's hop into where Adam Thielen's going to play. And let's start off with one option right off the bat. Trigger warning. You're looking at a different jersey.
Yeah, okay. Oh my God. See, I could tell you had something made up because of your eyes. There's a lot of buzz here about him going to the Jets, assuming Aaron Rodgers does become their quarterback. Apparently, I guess I wasn't 100% aware of this. Thielen and Rodgers are kind of tight, I guess, and they're buddies. And maybe he wants to go catch balls from his good friend, and maybe they can have 6 days of total darkness too with each other.
Yeah, this totally hinges on Rodgers going to the Jets, clearly, but also it's a good fit. I mean, the Jets, if they get Rodgers, they're going to be contenders in the AFC. They got some young wide receivers with Garrett Wilson. So put Thielen in there as a third option. Yeah, that's a great fit. Great.
Well,
fit.
And then too, the other thing, I mean, if those two do form a rapport and how shifty Thielen can be even at his old age, and Rodgers knows what he's going to do, that could be a dangerous duo too.
Really?
Old, dangerous duo. It's like grumpy old men.
God, film. All right, next up, the Buffalo freaking Bills. And clearly this is because Diggsy.
Yeah, we're looking at connections here. I mean, he does have some say where he wants to go unless the market's completely dried up and dead for him. And Diggsy will want his buddy Adam Thielen to play with him. He's always whining about something over there in Buffalo, and he's got it great. But he'd be even happier, or he'd be happy, period, if Adam Thielen can't play with him.
And again, it really is a good fit because they got Diggs, they got Gabe Davis and Isaiah McKenzie, but really they need wide receiver depth. They definitely got some work to do on their salary cap, but this Diggs would probably love this.
Yeah, they dusted off Cole Beasley of all things. That's how desperate they were.
I think there's still a little bit of dust left on him. And I mean, when all is said and done, I think Thielen is going to be one of those. He's going to have to take. I don't think he's getting paid much.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll figure that out pretty damn soon. Yeah, I think he'll figure that out pretty early in free agency what his market actually is.
All right, a third option, staying in the AFC, Miami freaking Dolphins.
Yeah, I mean, this is a free agent, any free agent's dream to go Miami. There's no state tax. It's warm weather. You got a up and coming offensive mind in Mike McDaniel down there. He would be the third fiddle though, and would Adam Thielen want to be that? He kind of bitched about having his role diminish here in Minnesota, but I do believe was it Tristan Sherfield who had a bigger role at this Miami offense than you'd think at first blush is a free agent. So maybe look to replace him with an old vet.
Yeah, he's a third fiddle, but the other two are straight up just burners who are taking the top off the defense. I think Thielen, like a place like Miami, he could rack up a ton of balls just being that possession receiver. So he might be the number 3, but he's going to be a very, very focal point of that offense.
Well, and Tua could use a guy like this, an experienced guy who can get open just to help him kind of be his safety net to move the chains and make some completions here when he's under duress.
Can I just say how gross he looks in other jerseys? Doesn't look right.
Yeah, it's always weird.
Gross. Well, speaking of gross, let's go to the next option, the Kansas City Chiefs.
He kind of looks like Harrison Butker.
Yeah, he does. He's got the turtleneck on.
He does. Why does he have a turtleneck in this one?
I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk. I was having some issues here. Anyways, Chiefs, pretty much their whole wide receivers are free agents. They got Valdez-Scantling, Kadarius Toney, and Sky Moore. That's it. And you know what? This could be a spot where Thielen's like, look, I'm going to basically play here for free. Get my ass a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, that's it. He wants a ring. And who would want to play with Patrick Mahomes? Again, Thielen with his ability to get open, at least he could used to do, with Mahomes scrambling, his weird, what he can do on the fly, his improvisational skills. Thielen could be a good fit here too. And yeah, look at that wide receiver core you mentioned. He might actually be wide receiver 1 at this point with that group.
When all is said and done, I think Thielen, wherever I think he's going to be there. He's going to be a 3 wherever he goes. And his age is even going to catch up to him more. I see like 30 receptions next year or something like that. He's done. He's done.
We'll see. He seems determined though. I'm not going to, you can't write off Adam Thielen after what he's been through and everything he's done. So don't you dare.
I'm partially writing him off, but still rooting the hell out of this guy. It's like where he goes. I think, like he said, he wants to make an impact. I don't think money is going to be a huge factor in this. He wants to get his hands on the ball.
He does.
And maybe that'll be in the Cleveland Browns with his former coach, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin Stefanski. There's your connection. We're looking for connections. We found another one here in Cleveland, and that wide receiver core is disgusting, right? I mean, who are they? Yeah, I mean, Peoples Jones.
They got Amari Cooper.
Isn't he? I thought he was a free agent too.
You know what? He might be. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. But they don't have much at all.
Even Hollywood Higgins, I think, is a free agent.
Hollywood Higgins. So the Browns, the Stefanski connection, and then the thought of, he's not going to win probably anything, but he could be getting a lot of action in that offense. Sean Watson.
I think that was an unfamiliar term to use when you're talking the Browns still. Yeah, he would be definitely one of their top targets. And I still think the Browns are a heavy running team, but Kevin Stefanski knows how to utilize Adam Thielen, knows what he brings to the table, knows what kind of guy he is. I think Stefanski would like to bring him in.
And just to be clear, so far, Adam Thielen is only wearing a turtleneck for the Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs. And that Dolphins one is kind of a deep V cut there, almost a cleavage showing shirt.
Yeah, it's nice and warm down there. Final one, and this is the grossest by far.
Oh, God, this one makes me sick.
This is the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears.
He just got a normal blue shirt on in this one.
Number.
Could you imagine if he went to the division rival? I don't care if it's the Lions, Packers, or Bears. They all just make you sick. But this one to me is he's out there. He's trying to get to these other teams. No one wants him. That's number one. He falls back to a team like the Bears, or the Bears are just a team that wants him and they offer him way more money than he's worth.
Well, that's the only way I could see this happening is the Bears seem to overpay for some players last year. They're not afraid to throw some money at you. They got a ton in cap space. They have Claypool, Mooney, and St. Brown, and it's gross. So I could see this one only happening if he's like, holy shit, you're not going to believe what the Bears offer me. I cannot turn this down. Like that's the only way.
And again, I think, with a young quarterback in Justin Fields, a guy like Adam Thielen helps him develop, and, he can even give him some advice, what to look for in certain formations and in defenses. So I think that is something that Thielen does bring, is that experience and ability to help a young quarterback grow.
If he goes to the Bears, he's just going to cash his check and just go through the motions because he knows he's with the Bears.
Well, if he goes to the Chiefs, he'll be wearing a turtleneck every game.
He will. Those are the 6 teams that stick out to us where Adam Thielen might be a little curious to hop on. So let us know in the comments. Also, your top 5 Vikings. And yeah, that's it. Adam Thielen, we love you. We love you.
We do. We love you, and we miss you already. Remember this, though. Humans nearly went extinct about 70,000 years ago when the total population dropped to only a few thousand people.